Happy Father's Day. Actually, it's not really much of a special. In fact, this is not a regular vlog at all. I'm making this instead of a vlog because on Father's Day I left my cameras at home. I shot nothing. I really wanted to spend the day with my family. I was gonna make a video about like what it means to be a father, but then I realized most of the people who watch this are not parents or fathers. But everyone who watches this either has a father or a parent or a guardian or an adult in their life who like helps show them the way. I thought it might be fun to share a couple of stories from like when I was a kid. And I was a horrible kid. That's my mom and me, and this is the look that I made when she would say, "Casey, smile for the camera." What a little shit. So this story, I'm like 12 or 13 years old, and my parents had put me in summer camp, which was awesome, but I was thrown out. And here's why I was thrown out. First of all, I think this is a picture from when my parents were taking me to summer camp. That's me right there in the Red Hot Chili Peppers hat. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. With the bleached hair. I used to think that was so cool. That's my dad. So I hatched this harebrained scheme to climb into the rafters of the girls' changing room and check out all the ladies getting dressed. I know, like, I was a kid, I was 12 years old. Kind of went like this. This is the boys' side of the locker room. This was the girls' side of the locker room. In the middle here was the office. And my idea was pretty simple. It went like this. We would climb up the rafters here in the boys' locker room, get onto the rafters. We would sneak to over the girls' locker room where we could peer down and check out all the ladies. Now this is just an awful idea for a million reasons, but we did it. And we were successful. And when we got over the girls' side of the locker room, I looked down and I went like this. I went, "Ooh!" And my friend looked over at me like that. And then all the girls looked up and were like, "Ah!" And all the girls freaked out. And they like all like threw towels and like we're like, "Oh shit." We start shimmying backwards and then we're over the office right here and like the counselors look up and they're like, "Nice dad!" Thrown out of camp. My dad had to come get me. All right, one more story and then I'm gonna go home. So this is as a little older. I had just gotten to high school. Now when I got to high school, like, you know, in middle school you're a kid and you're like everybody's friends with everybody. You get to high school and all of a sudden there are seniors and juniors and cool kids and not cool kids and cliques and the cheerleaders and the nerds and I didn't know where I fit in. And like I really freshman year of high school fell in with some like bad kids. And like we smoked a lot of pot and we like drank beer and we would like skip school and do stupid stuff like that. And this story involves an interaction with my dad. And as a dad, I cannot imagine what he must have gone. Me and like 4 of my really dopey, really dumb friends cut school. We went to my parents' house to smoke pot. Homemade bike shed that my mom had built that looked like a gingerbread house. My mom's a little bit of an eccentric. And for like, you know, half an hour, 5 of us just sat in there smoking pot. I think the school called my dad and said that I hadn't shown up at class. So my dad drove home to see if I was there, and he gets home and he can't find me. And he was like leaving the house just as we opened the doors to the shed, and like a huge cloud of weed smoke came out. It must have smelled like a Bob Marley concert. We were like clear, it was abundantly clear what we had been doing up there. 14-year-old, 13-year-old kid face to face with my dad, surrounded by my friends. So there's all kinds of ego and weird shit going on. And I'm like completely baked off my ass. I don't remember much because I was stoned then. I remember that. And as a parent, I just cannot imagine what that must have been like for my dad. He didn't scream at me or like take off his belt and beat the crap out of me then, which he should have. I think he just sort of let me go with my friends. And then the next day sat me down and gave me this like really intense talk about drugs, which was like good parenting, Dad. That was absolutely the right thing to do. And kids, if you're watching this right now, don't smoke pot. It makes you really stupid. That's why I did such a stupid thing. So that's it. That's it for Father's Day story time. We'll be back tomorrow with a regular vlog. Just please, parenting gets really, really hard. So no matter how much of jerks your parents may seem, be really nice to them, because chances are they're trying as hard as they can. All right, happy Father's Day.